The following broadcast may contain adult language and childish behavior. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. Ass bags. It's Friday night, and once again it's time for the Budda Show. Tonight, we turn the tables and let you, the viewers, ask the questions in a Q&A with the cast, Name That Game returns, and more weird products on Amazon. Featuring Larry Bell at the news desk, resident wise guy and rat commentator Tom Fasulo, Budda Rocks, that's me at Master Control. And now, live from the Budda Nation studio in Los Santos, the only YouTube talk show that makes your giggle parts jiggle, it's the Budda Show. What is going on, everybody?
What is up?
It's good to be back.
Hi, kids.
Hi. Hi, Mom Bell.
Yes, it does.
I'm more of an Aunt Belle, if
That's
you will.
what I was going to ask, actually. That would be what was going to be my follow-up comment.
I'm the fun aunt.
That's right. You know, when I was a kid, I had a grandma that one gave me milk and cookies, the other gave me beer and reefer.
I mean, either way, it sounds like you had some great grandparents.
Yeah, but, well, you've seen me. You've seen what I ended up being, so.
Yeah, but one may argue that could be from all of the above.
Well, that's my point exactly. Walter, our friend Walter's in here with us tonight. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? Good.
Doing
the
all right.
salty shark.
The salty shark himself. I swear I was serious about getting the theme song done there, Walter.
Hey.
I think it would be a hit. Thank you for the super chat, buddy.
Yeah, I think that super chat was to avoid that from happening.
Yeah.
It's a
He's
payoff.
slowly paying his way to ensure you never play Baby Shark for him.
It's a mafia style payoff. Support Marines. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so as you can see, folks, we have no guest this week. Technically, I mean, we could say Walter's a guest, but he doesn't want that much attention. We've tried. So why are we bringing up the whole 13th episode and making a big deal out of that? And I'll tell you why. At least I am. I can't speak for my cohorts here, but when we decided to do this, when they agreed, we said we were going to do 4 and see how things went. And I don't think we've had the conversation at all. Like, it never came up since number 4. So
Not once.
I'm just amazed that we've made it through 13 episodes. Or made it
I'm
to
not really
13.
amazed. It flows. It's natural, in my opinion.
Well, yes, and we all love natural, right? So we're going to do something
Natural,
this time
much
around.
better than fake all the time.
Well, yeah. You ever had turkey bacon? That shit ain't natural.
Ugh, no. Don't say that again.
But turkey breakfast sausage is not bad if you bury it in ketchup. Or maple
Said
syrup.
no one, ever.
Well, I just said it.
I will say, ground turkey in certain dishes is acceptable.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
honestly,
it's-
there's no point. It's more expensive than ground beef, and Mama likes to save.
Well, for me, really, there's only 2 real times to eat turkey. One is Thanksgiving, of course, turkey dinner. And the other is when you're having like a turkey bacon club sandwich. Are those not fucking amazing? I love those sandwiches.
For people who are prone or prevalent or have Wawas in their area, I should say, my go-to, probably favorite hoagie or submarine style sandwich, depending on where you are, where you're from, what you call it, is the Carolina honey smoked turkey.
Never had it.
On white bread, a little mayo, some American cheese, pickles, black olives, and lettuce.
Well, without the black olives for me, things are
You
nasty.
said you're going to run down to the store and get us lunch now?
Send one
You're
of the
guest
interns.
here. You're practically the intern.
That's right.
Where's my Starbucks?
That's right. I want a
It's in your
venti
cup.
mocha frappuccino with extra chocolate. Hold the frickin' nasty whipped cream.
Dude, you can feel
kiss
free
my
to pan
ass.
into my cup. It's empty. This is bullshit. We need to hire better interns.
Guys, back off, back off.
I know.
Hey,
Okay.
Walter.
Yeah.
Thanks for the soda, bitch.
You're welcome. Wait, let me go get her. I'll tell her to say it.
All right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hanging out with you guys. Normally during the show, we don't do the normal amount of chat interaction, but tonight it's different. As the intro said, we're turning the tables, and you guys are going to ask the questions. And we'll still do the normal show, but instead of interview segments with a guest, it'll be you guys interviewing us. Does that sound like a plan? And I think Belle was the one that suggested this, actually.
And all the questions go to her.
So, without further ado, before we get into it, let's for some time, we haven't done this in some time, but we'll say hi to everybody that's in chat there. We got Monkey King, Logan Gaming. I'm going to kick that intro music back on, damn it, because we need intro music. Hector, good to see you. And we're right effing here, brother. Joe Boyd, what's going on? Rye Wilson, bringing a rye rate over. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And are you still planning on streaming Atlas at 11 o'clock? Lisa, what's going on? There's our other Cuffs brother, Onyx Eye, Rocket City Gamers himself. JJ Rocks is here. Guard Dog's here. I haven't seen Guard Dog in a while. What's going on, dude? Devin Neely, David Klein, welcome back, fellas. There's Sherry Klein. Hope you're feeling better there, Sherry. Cody Westfall, good to see you. Support Marines, welcome here, sir, and thank you again for the subscription there. I do appreciate that. Ford Our Best, good to see you. Master Gamer, Vondelli Gaskill, I love that last name, Gaskill. Like, that would be the name of my rock band if I had that name. Gaskill. Sounds so badass. Cody Froman's back. Haley Craze, good to see you here, and I'm glad you like the content. I really am. Chris Tolbert's back at the wrench. Thanks for being here. And who else we got here? Make sure I don't miss anybody. Tittybot's here. That's a good thing. Master Gamers in the house. Ridgeman Wolf, what's going on? Welcome. Darkness God, Mr. Matthew, welcome there, sir. And Fiercest Baton is back as well. We got a lot of people in the house tonight. Hasma Malik, what's going on? Welcome, Cameron Van Oos. That's how many people we got. We went through the intro song twice, and we're still not done.
Hot
Damn.
dog.
25 likes. If anybody hasn't hit that already.
Yeah, smack that like button.
You know you wanna
That's
hit
right.
that. You know you wanna hit that.
Do it for Salty Shark. if
Smack it
nothing
like
It owes you money,
that's
and it's
right,
the first of the month, and
smack
your
it like it's a
due.
Kardashian.
I'd believe that's called assault.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn.
That's right.
Smack it like it's what is his name? Jesse Smollett. Was that the Empire actor?
I didn't watch that show, so
No,
Yeah.
he there was like drama, like apparently he claimed there was some hate crime and all this
Oh, yeah,
nonsense.
that's-
of course,
Jay,
don't you know that the only reason people pull you over, or people get pulled over by police anymore, is because of your color of skin? Doesn't it? I thought that was common knowledge. Like, that's the
Did
only
you say
reason.
your color scheme or the color of your skin? Because I heard your color scheme and I was like, that's pretty
Well,
offensive.
color scheme too. I mean, red cars get pulled over more than black cars.
Well, no. So I'm just responding real quick. Sherry, he all the charges got dropped against him with the right to re-prosecute.
We're gonna have
This
to find-
nonsense.
what's this now? I've got a okay. Tell me about the story. At least the name of the dude. I got to look this up.
All right, I can't remember. I want to say it's Jesse Smollett. If somebody knows, please correct me in
Yeah,
chat.
correct. Tell us in chat. I'm gonna look it up because now I'm curious.
So basically, it's a guy who plays on that show. I think it's called Empire. It's about a R&B recording label. I think is the premise behind it. And it's got that guy that always plays that evil guy that's got the really pretty eyes. I can't remember his name. I'm really good with the words. Yeah, it's Jesse Smollett.
Smollett.
She doesn't English too well.
So he was quote unquote jumped.
He was jumped.
So he was jumped by some group, right? And he tried to make it about white supremacy, and it was, you know, a hate crime, and tried to tie it back to Trump and all this other stuff. And then, kind of as the story unfolded, there was some speculation and transfer of money and so forth that made it look like he basically paid these guys to do it so he could advance his career for being, for getting additional attention so that it would help advance his career.
Lord.
Publicity stunt.
There we
Lord.
go.
Well, and anybody who knows all about that and has followed that and hasn't donated money, you're leeching off of him.
Oh,
God.
no.
Sorry, I had to. Bad Bunny and that Susie Lou and that whole thing showed up in my feed, and I was waiting to go to dinner, and I clicked on it, and I regret every minute of it.
It depends on who you watch. Like the people that do the parodies are pretty freaking awesome.
Well, I was watching somebody, and you know what, Tom? Every time I now that I watch, I click on one of those videos, and I rarely watch them. But when I do, like now I see, oh, fuck, he's playing The Division behind talking about the drama between Bad Bunny and Susie Lou and this some other dude.
I love it.
Right? So thanks to yours, right? Okay, so Drew Pace is in the house. Welcome. Z-Mom's here. Nelson's here. Stoner Dom is here with a big like spike. And I want to make sure we get everybody. Corey Irwin, welcome. And I think we got everybody. If we missed you, it's not intentional. So Darius Peoples, what's going on? Welcome. And there's Nick Rundy in the chat. All right. So I guess before we get on, Belle.
Yes.
What do you have for us for news story number uno tonight?
News story numero uno is brought to you by San Andreas Telephone. Life happens. San Andreas Telephone. So, a couple things. If any of you have had the pleasure of watching TRQ do some streaming, you'll remember one of her first games that I remember watching her play was Borderlands, I think, right?
Borderlands 2.
Yep. Borderlands 3 is dropping soon. I'm sorry, I opened up my wrong little note section. Please forgive. Please forgive. Borderlands 3 is dropping on April 3rd. So, what's that?
I'm excited about this,
Wednesday?
actually. Yes, I'm very excited for this game because I've always loved Borderlands, and what really got me into that game was the kind of the... I hate to put any names on it, but it's got that mix of feel from like a early Tarantino film or that other guy that he worked with, Robert Rodriguez, but like a kind of a cartoony feel to it, you know, like a you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to describe, but it's not like a flat 2D, but it's not a 3D game either, if that makes sense. It's like a 2.5D kind of looking cartoony off the screen thing. That's what I really loved about the game anyway.
It has like it almost has like a Mad Max feel to me.
I can
Not
see
Mad
that.
Max the game, but Mad Max sort of the lore, storyline, movie. Like, I'm not saying the mechanics are anything like the Mad Max games, but it kind of like when I look at it, it sort of gives me that sort of macabre, Mad Maxy feel.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And the odd characters in the game too. Like every character is gold. Every the NPCs that you meet along the way. Like, what's the first dude you meet after you meet the robot? By the way, kills me. But what's the dude you meet in 2? That something Jack or something like that. I don't know. I just love games that have a lot of rich characters and stuff like that.
So Valve, which, if you don't know, is Steam's creator. Am I saying that right? Is that the correct way to reference it?
Yep. Well, Valve's the parent company.
Parent company, thank you. Guys, I swear, I'm hoping that English is going to come to me better throughout this stream. I'm doing my best.
Cheers.
Giving it all I've got.
Have another one.
So Valve is coming out with a VR headset. It's going to be called the Index. It's coming out in May 2019. I don't see any information yet listed about the pricing. As we know, VR headsets can be expensive, but I know that, typically Valve and Steam like to offer reasonable products at a fairly reasonable price.
I heard
so
a rumor that it was
Except for
going
their
to be around the
controller.
$200 price point.
Okay, I mean there are others that are $549, $999, $1,200.
Yep.
So I would have to say, by comparison, that's pretty reasonable.
Yep, absolutely.
In more Valve or Steam news, Elder Scrolls Online is free to play until April the 4th. So anybody that's been thinking, hey, maybe I want to give this a go, maybe I want to check this out, it's a free to play weekend, and the game is also the base game, just the Elder Scrolls Online without the additional chapters, is currently $9.99 on sale.
I know you guys probably thought of me, huh? You're like, I know what you want to tell me.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
I know what you
Of
want to tell
course.
me. Did you say cough?
I said, of course.
Oh,
You know
But-
the New Yorkers and their R's. They like to take them out where they're supposed to be, add them where they're not.
Hush your mouth.
well, I thought all their R's were actually AWs.
They are.
That's
They-
Boston.
They
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. I parked the car.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
They
going to give
just,
me a
you
hat
know.
attack.
Yeah, right.
Logitech's G610 mechanical keyboard with the Cherry MX switches is on sale for $60 today only, Friday,
Oh,
March
for
29th.
fuck's
Damn it.
sake. I know, I saw that today, and I literally just dropped my head, Wile E. Coyote style, right under my desk in shame.
The red ones that are nice pressure-sensitive ones, aren't they?
Yes. That is a smoking deal, folks, for that keyboard. I don't care what anybody
It
says.
is $30 off. Typically, it's $99.90 or between $90 and $100.
Yeah, that's a smoking deal. I wonder if I can call somewhere and get a rain check.
Get me one too.
Bro, give me a rain check till like
Yeah.
next month.
You don't even use a keyboard. You play with your controller on every game. Having a mechanical keyboard would serve you no purpose.
I got my controller right in my hand right now.
you're sitting,
He just sits
you're
there and he
literally
palms it.
He's palming it
You're
I
like
go
that
from
dirty
left to
blanket
right.
with Linus.
so gently.
I go from left to right. You know, I got to keep.
Have you
both
seen
hands
the
moving.
animation when you look at when you're starting Rust, you got the rock and the torch, right? Have you ever seen the animation when you hit N and look at the rock and he looks at it and strokes it and then pets it a little bit? Like, I imagine that's what Walter does with his controller.
You trying to say I'm caressing my controller right now?
Mhm.
You might be right.
I might
He
be
sleeps
crazy.
with it. It's his little snuggie.
I'm telling
No,
you,
that's my
Linus
silk
from
blanket.
Charlie Brown, right? The blanket.
Yep,
Yeah.
I got a blanket. Yes, I do have a silk blanket.
He's got a silk blankie.
Damn right.
Ubisoft has confirmed that they're going to be returning to E3 June 10th, I think, 2019. Rolling out some new interesting things that I'm sure, will break multiple times before they get it right.
Rip.
Speaking of Ubisoft, I do, as I guess in the loosest of terms, you could throw me in a pool with broadcasters because we do talk about news and real world things, right? So I've talked a lot of smack about Ubisoft. Now, I've always loved their games. It was always their Uplay. Recently, I've gave it a shot and did the Division, and it worked flawlessly. So their newest version, they got it right. So I retract what I said earlier about Uplay. That's all I wanted to say.
And that's all you're gonna say.
For today, anyway.
For today. Yep.
For today, till they fuck
Yeah.
up again, right?
Yeah, till tomorrow, and then you're like, this shit.
I'm gonna do a double retraction.
He's going to actually just go live randomly for 5 minutes tomorrow to say that he officially, formally retracts his former official retraction.
Yeah, right. And they are still shit.
I'm
you for
re-injecting the
your time.
retraction.
Last two things to round out our first little Bell segment here is Dell has a 27-inch 1440p FreeSync monitor on sale for $299, and in purchasing that, you also get a $50 gift card. In my opinion, why don't you just knock it down to $249
Right.
and forego the $50 gift card? But when you do that, you don't get guaranteed repeat customers.
Does it have a refresh rate?
I don't think so.
How many hertz? Because at 60 hertz, that is not much of a deal. If it's 144, then we're
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not a true 1440.
144.
There you go.
Oh,
Guess there'll
That's
be
not
another
a bad
package
deal,
coming to the
but
house.
I do agree with her about the gift card
Amazon.
thing. Or at least make it an option. You know, because I've heard a rumor that Dell gift cards get passed around the same that fruitcakes do.
Yeah.
Like,
CyberPower PC desktop has a desktop currently selling for $1,080, so 1080, and it features an RTX 2070.
Not bad.
That's not
Not
bad at
bad.
all.
nice.
So
Not
that
bad at
wraps
all.
up our first little bell segment.
Woo woo. That's right. Everybody in chat, give her a hand. Come on, right at your computer. Start clapping loud. Those of you on a tablet, don't clap. You'll drop it and break it. And then
I can't hear any clapping.
I know
You
I
guys aren't
can't
doing
either.
a very good job. Clap louder, damn it.
I need somebody to clap.
Start receiving requests to pay medical bills for broken hands or over there just beating the
Walter is requesting a booty clap.
Yeah.
Just make it clap.
I'll bet
AKA
nobody can spank me.
twerk your junk.
That's
trunk.
it. That's it.
No, he doesn't want to hear ball slaps. He wants to hear a booty clap.
How would you twerk your junk anyways? That'd be like an elephant spinning his trunk like
Have
a
you ever seen
helicopter.
the Chris Farley Party Boy dance?
Yeah.
It looks a lot like that.
No, and I don't want to watch it.
Oh, don't worry. I'll dig it up for you, baby. Don't
I
you
know.
worry.
Yeah, don't you worry. Don't you
It'll be
worry.
in your inbox before the end of the stream.
Oh, geez,
You
she does.
best believe it.
Oh,
All right, well, let's hear from
Great.
the Boscarellis, and then we'll be back, and we'll take some questions from the chat for us about the show or our channels or whatever. So y'all get your questions ready, and we'll be back in a bit. Do you play popular games like Grand Theft Auto, PUBG, Fortnite, and more?
You suck at those games and stop being a loser who gets laughed at out of the game. You want to be the best at something that doesn't change your real life dweeb shlomo living hood adjacent in your mom's basement social status?
Then you need to visit Help I'm a Pathetic Loser and Need Help Cheating at Games I Suck at.mafia.org/modded game account /nothing too illegal to see here.
Hi, I'm Vinny, hung jury Boscarelli,
And I'm Georgie 3-Nips Boscarelli.
with the Boscarelli Family Gaming Institute of Higher Game Fixing,
We love gaming.
and hate losing.
Yeah, so we started a school with What Then Weekend Swindle.
No, Georgie, you can't say that. You gotta say the other thing.
Right. I mean, help other gamers become winners by offering them legal modded gaming accounts to give them the edge that the average schmucko doesn't have the cojones or the big boy skills to muster for himself.
That's right, Georgie. We got all sorts of them modded accounts for those popular games that these kids are playing online. Need to gain an edge over the competition in your fave first-person shooter? We got you covered.
Yeah, maybe you're a casual gamer who enjoys trolling the gabagool out of randos because you're a pathetic, miserable schmucko scumbag. Get one of our patented, not illegal modded accounts, and you'll be griefing other players in no time flat, like the lame-o potato-sucking jerk-off you can't help but be.
Our website checkout system and delivery are second to none, and your information is protected and safe.
We take your info security safely, because how else would we keep it secure to swindle?
Georgie, remember the thing that the lawyer Stooley told.
I mean, store your info securely to make future purchases a breeze.
We also offer a loan shark program where you can buy modded accounts and pay as you go without simple credit option.
That's right. Simply put, you sign on a dotted line and pay us back with a 200% interest VIG, or we take your limbs.
Off your trees and hold them limbs until you bring those accounts current.
That's right. So visit us on the dark web today at Help I'm a Pathetic Loser and Need Help Cheating at Games I Suck at.mafia.org/modded game account /nothing illegal to see here. Once again, that's Help I'm a Pathetic Loser and Need Help Cheating at Games I Suck at.mafia.org/modded game account /nothing illegal to see here. And start winning today.
Hey, honeys, you listening to the Budda Show right here on Q92 WCTR, honey. That's the only place for talk radio worth hearing, baby.
And we are back.
Woohoo!
You know, again, I want to say that people who haven't been here before, like some of them, it's funny to see the reaction when we play one of the first commercials, especially the Boscarelli one. If we start off with that, halfway through, they start to realize that it's not a real thing, what the joke is. And it's always funny to see it turn into laughter, you know?
Well, you know, I want to take those limbs off them trees.
We actually have to have a meeting next week, Tom, with them. They've got their new product ready. And they want to throw a script at us, so.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what they have to say, but I'm pretty excited.
Just don't borrow any money from them. We're okay.
That's right. Well, they pay us. That's straight cash across the table deal. You know, that's the way they like to operate. They are like the mafia modded accounts, so you don't want to mess with them.
Exactly.
That's right. Woo.
So our first question, not the first question, but now that we're actually openly taking questions, comes to us from Sherry Klein. And she says, Budda rocks, what is your favorite classic first-person shooter game?
Let's see. Classic first-person shooter. So I would assume by classic, we're talking at least console, like when I play console. So I'm gonna have to say, I'll preface it by saying that I never got into like the zombies or the Call of Duty online, just run around and shoot them endlessly for hours kind of thing. I'm a campaign guy. That being said, I would have to say that it's a tie between Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the first, Call of Duty 4, or Black Ops, the second Black Ops. Those are just amazing to me.
Walter Logan Gaming asks,
No.
do you like bananas? No, Walter does not like bananas.
I don't like fruit.
Is it the texture or the taste?
I don't eat
the
fruit,
shape?
period.
No, shape I don't think he has a problem with.
Shape? Well,
Oh, Lord.
Hey,
Lord.
I know where y'all going
Oh,
with this
Lord.
shit. Cut it out. No, I don't like fruit, period.
Guard Dog 335 asks, how did we all get our YouTube name? Well, mine came from a previous endeavor that I had, and sort of fitting, and I like it, so I just stuck with it.
Walter and I were completely uncreative and just put our names.
I'm right. True to the people.
And then he changed it to Fasulo Gaming so that it could kind of incorporate that it wasn't just him.
That's right. I hope one day to get a job at Fasulo Gaming.
I'll let you know when we're taking
But
applications.
my dream to be the
You
receptionist
get to
at
like
the
stay
front
at the
desk.
compound every once in a while, like our coffee man over there.
My cup is still empty. My cup literally do
My
not
beer
run
is
us
empty.
over.
Damn it! That's a problem. Okay, so Budda rocks. It's actually a long story, but I will be very quick with it. I used to be a professional musician for a living years ago, and I've always been kind of a bigger guy. Always, like my entire life, I was always in the upper percentiles of that whole thing, if that makes sense to most of you. So long story short, I was shaved my head, but I had this long goatee, and I played bass, and they started calling me Budda Bass in this Brazilian 3-piece power trio. And the name stuck, and years later, like, I just shorted it to Budda, and then someone one day said, oh, Budda rocks, and I'm like, hey, that sounds cool. And when I started my YouTube channel, that was what came to mind. Because I don't want nobody knowing my real name, damn it. Y'all leave me the hell alone offline.
Unless you're me, who bothers him routinely at all hours of the day.
That,
just
or if you
because
show
I
up at my
can.
door with your breastises out, or
Come and knock on our door.
and your ID displayed.
Motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah, or cash. Like, I'll answer my door for cash. We'll hang out.
Very cool. Dom the Jesus. So Dom the Gamer, or Stoner Dom the Gamer 420 Gaming, formerly known as Dom the Gamer, asks Tom, what got you into creating YouTube videos?
So he's sitting right there to my right. So when I first started watching Cuffs, took a little liking to Buddha with a no-nonsense kind of attitude. You see I'm kind of the same way. And he's like, it's easy. Go ahead, do it. Spend a couple grand, get a nice little setup for yourself. Like, I didn't even have a computer when I started talking to Buddha. Like, he helped me walk through what I wanted to get, and he's created this mess. So it's all Buddha's fault.
This hot mess is my fault.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Buddha, David Klein asks, when did y'all, so, when did everyone kind of form the Cuffs crew?
Let's see. Rewind back to... rewind back to 2016.
Sicily,
2016.
1902.
Yeah, Sicily, 1902. End of 2015, like in the winter, kind of November going into the end of the year, it was really getting tired of playing console games. Like, I was like, I wanted to do more. I used to mod games years ago when there was really nothing to it, but I wanted to do more. And then just looking around one day, Jeff Faviano's videos popped up, and I used to watch his content. He used to drop it 3 days a week, and I'd watch it at work. That's what I look forward to, 3 days a week. And I would watch his newest episode while I ate lunch. And I really wanted to do that, so got a computer, got into all that, and then very shortly after, like, I wanted to do collaborations and having people to play games with all the time. Like, I wanted the same group of people, I didn't want to be a loner. So I met Prone, and I told him I had this idea and that I had the name all picked out, and kind of talked Prone into it. And then we met Onyx, and then it became official, and it just kind of grew. And 3 years later, here we are. Pretty much that simple.
Dum.
And to be continued.
Fiercest, I think it was, asked how we all met. Well, you kind of heard Buddha and Tom, or Tom and I started watching Buddha, and then our friendship just sort of blossomed from there. And Walter hung around, watched the streams, and I harassed Walter endlessly, and now he's also one of our best friends.
That's right. What a freak family. But we, it's all about, we share similar views, but we have a lot of differences. It's just the fact that there's chemistry when we play, and it's a lot of fun, and we all kind of laugh at the same stuff. So, that's the people you want to hang out with. The funny thing is I don't hang out with anybody in real life. Being a full-time YouTuber, you are stuck in a room 8 to 12 hours a day almost every day. So I don't have friends in real life, really. I know some people. I don't hang out with them because I spend literally probably 80% of my life
What did he just say?
playing games with these people. What?
That other 20% is when we go up to visit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Exactly,
He just said he don't have friends in real life.
You know what I mean.
I
Like
heard you.
Okay, like, I don't go out every night of the week. I don't have a bowling. I don't poker with people. I don't have a bowling night. Like, I don't have buddies I go hang out and drink beer with here, Like, I'm in my house. Unless you guys are in town. Let me retract my former statement, folks. Unless these fine people are in town and we're ripping shit up and we're pissing people off at the hotels and the restaurants and shit like that, then, that's what I meant.
Hey, don't feel so bad.
These are literally my only like closest friends in real life. You know what I mean? Like we have neighbors. We have a couple of neighbors who are amazing people, and they look after us and whatnot. But you know, it's very rare in my life to have like a good people around me. So,
yeah.
And that's why we stick together, is we all feel the same way. Yeah,
Right.
hang on, guys. Let me say that. Hazma, I'm really sorry that you don't like the fact that this isn't what you thought it was. If you would have read the description and the title, you would have realized that it's not a gaming stream. And while I don't have to apologize, I am out of respect for you. If you would like to stay, this is a stream that is done within a game, and it's all custom. It's not like we went on GTA Online and anybody can do this. This entire studio is custom. If you read the description below, you'll understand. If you don't like it, we all understand, and we don't care if you leave. Okay? That's just the way it goes. So we're glad you're here, and we thank you for being here. And if you want to stay, great. But it's not a gaming stream. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Go ahead.
We now return to regular scheduled program.
The more you
More
know.
talking.
That's right. That's right.
Ridgeman Wolf asks, what is all of our favorite foods?
Good Lord. Where do you want me to start, man? Have
I
y'all
know,
seen me
I'm
lately?
intentionally going last because I'm like, what am I in the mood for most right this moment? Because that's definitely what I'm going to say.
How about can I alter the question slightly?
It's your show. I
Well,
suppose you can do whatever the hell you want.
Desert, the same thing. Desert island, one food. That's what you're going to eat for the rest of your life, or at least.
Ooh.
Okay, so how about that narrows it down quite a bit, right? That makes it a little easier.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, if it can be like a dish instead of just an item, like a hamburger or something, I'm going to say that probably freaking like a good bacon cheeseburger is, I would eat those every day for the rest of my life if I had to.
Eggplant.
Yep. You got that one right.
Eggplant.
Tom or Walter?
Eggplant parm would be my go-to. Like I could eat that every day.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bill. If you want to go. If not, I'll
Nope,
go.
you go right ahead, Walter. I'm trying
Pizza.
to think.
I love pizza.
Pizza. That's my favorite color.
Pizza?
When somebody says, what's your favorite color? I say pizza.
Okay. Sicilian is my favorite color.
Mine is going to be kind of specific, I think. It would either be, so generically speaking, probably mac and cheese.
Gross.
Shut your
Yeah,
mouth.
And I guess you can add a hot dog to that shit too.
No comments from the commie gallery over there.
Sorry.
Or my grandmother's red velvet cake. But only hers.
It's one way to go out, eating cake every day.
That's right. Bitches love cake.
3 meals.
Listen, if I'm on a desert island at this junction, I feel like diabetes is the least of my concerns.
Yeah, right. It'd be, you know,
take pictures with his pizza.
the giant killer man-eating snake or the cannibals aren't going to give a shit what your blood sugar glucose level is when they eat you.
Yep. Ridgeman Wolf also asks, what is everybody's favorite TV show?
Oh, fuck.
Cuff.
Yeah, that's going to be a hard one. That's a hard one. How about this? How about the show that I'm currently hooked on? Because it does change. I can tell you what my all-time favorite movie is, but not TV show. So the one I'm currently hooked on, like fixated on, is Southland. That is an amazing show. What about you, Tom?
So my all-time favorites, and judge me if you want to, we all know I don't care that much, is either going to be Sex and the City or Gossip Girl, because those are the only shows that I have watched more than once all the way through. Or pretty much anything on HGTV.
With Sarah Jessica Horseface Parker.
Exactly.
I've never watched that show. I mean, do they actually have Sex in the City, or is it just...
Oh, there's a lot of sex.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they're hoochie mamas. Their thoughts.
Their thoughts. So the only difference between them being actual thoughts or not as far as media life is concerned is that they were on a broadcast network instead of Twitch.
Yeah, had it come to fruition 15 years later, it would be on Twitch. They'd be Twitch streamers.
What's your favorite there, Tom?
I'm going way off the reservation here, but I'm gonna say Iron Chef. Like, I absolutely love that show.
Yeah.
We literally never watch Iron Chef.
He probably catches the clips, like the best parts.
Do they even still make the show? Or is it like a retired
No,
show?
but well, everybody that was on it like went their separate ways. Like Bobby Flay got 40 freaking shows now that he hosts, and
yeah. You also really like Beat Bobby Flay a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Food related. Do you see a theme here, guys?
That's right.
Walter?
The Real Housewives.
Really?
No. I'm only kidding.
I got
don't
really
watch TV.
excited.
I was
for a
about
minute.
to
Why
say,
would you do
yeah,
that?
I was about to go, holy shit, that is completely unexpected. I was like, mad respect.
I
So-
do not watch TV.
I don't know what's worse, that the fact that we actually had to say really. Like if Buddha had said that, you'd be like, no, stop fucking with us.
Like, you actually believed him?
No, I do not watch TV.
Okay, what do you watch then? YouTube?
Movies.
Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, Twitch and YouTube. You know, if I'm not playing a game, I'll watch Twitch or YouTube. But my all-time favorite movie is Avatar.
Great movie.
Yes.
Excellent movie.
It reminds me of Fern Gully, which is one of my favorite movies.
I wondered if anybody else saw that, honestly. Like, that thought crossed my mind the first time I watched it. To
So,
me-
fun story about my childhood. I loved Fern Gully. Loved Fern Gully. And I used to pick sesame seeds off the top of hamburger buns and try and make them grow under my thumb. For like 2 years I did this.
Who's your favorite Fern Gully character?
The bat. What's his name?
The one that Robin Williams played?
Yeah,
Yes, that was hilarious. I can't remember the name, though.
me either.
Batty Coda,
But
that's
I
what it
genuinely
Daddy Coda?
loved that
Yeah.
movie.
was. All right, so what do we have next?
Up next, let's see. Fiercest asks, Buddha, what made you start YouTube and who inspired you to start doing YouTube? And also, Dakota Zia said more than once that we should do a cop role play on ATS. I just didn't want him to think he was being ignored.
Cop role player. I thought about that. It's almost impossible. Almost impossible, because then it would just be a pursuit. You can't get out of the cars, you know. But anyway, so the question was, what inspired me to do YouTube?
And whom?
Okay, so really, honestly, I wasn't really inspired to do YouTube by anybody except myself. The best way I can explain how I got my start or why I wanted to do it was because my entire life, in some form, I've been either the life of the party or the jokester or a performer or entertainer, something of that nature. Like, that is what I love to do, is entertain other people and make them laugh and cry or do whatever, you know. So I gave up music years ago when I moved my family from Iowa. I sold my studio I had enough gear to fill a semi and you know, fund a small band, support a small, or, you know, touring band. But I sold it all just to pay for the move down here and gave it all up for my family to have much better opportunities than we had in Podunk, Iowa. And I still needed a creative outlet. And after 2 years of being miserable, I started watching YouTube and I thought that maybe that would be an outlet for me to do something. So, and getting a computer, that's like a whole nother miracle story on its own. But once I got one, I decided that's what I was going to do, and I got on and started it. And when it comes to inspiration, like I wanted to do videos. I thought I had a unique voice to do LSPDFR. And with the background in law enforcement that I've had and my salty attitude, I thought I had something to offer that wasn't really out there, you know? So, but honestly, and I know this is such a common thing to say when it comes to this subject, but Jeff Favignano and there was another guy called Fincone. I don't know if anybody knows who he is. Those two guys and their videos inspired me to start doing videos with LSPDFR, because I just wanted to play the damn thing, the mod. So, babe, that's it in a nutshell. I mean, it was an outlet for me, and it turned out to be something. It's almost like playing a gig, except this time I don't have to take expensive gear out of the house to get damaged or used up or stolen or whatever. I don't have to spend gas. I don't have to buy liquor at the bar. It's cheaper, and I'm still performing with live streams, but I'm home with my family.
Awesome. So Ford our best. Agreed.
Yeah, honestly, is. Sorry.
His question is, what is all of our favorite game? But while we're thinking over that, Logan wants to know, Walter, do you take pictures with your pizza?
Negative.
That should be your channel, Walter. Pizza reviews. Every time you eat a pizza, turn on the camcorder.
And a couple of people have asked what our favorite game is, so this will answer a few of them.
I saw that question. Easy answer for me. The best game ever made to me is Rust. It has everything in it, aspects of all the other games when it comes to first-person shooter, when it comes to the building of bases and construction, the exploration, the challenges, all of that stuff. That's easily, by far, my game to play forever and ever. If I could only pick one to play, would be Rust.
I would have to say that my favorite game ever is probably going to be Roller Coaster Tycoon, because it was one of my first that I really spent hours playing, and I've kind of loved all of the reiteration since then. My current favorite game, probably Elder Scrolls Online.
Walter, you're up.
My favorite game?
Yeah.
Black Ops Zombies.
That's why
Tom,
you
you're
like
up.
7 Days so much, Walter.
Knew that one was coming.
Mm-hmm. That was a piece of the puzzle for me there.
Yeah.
Like Walter would be like he always is normally in games when you got building or grinding to do. But the minute that horde, like Walter turned into a completely different fucking person, you could hear the joy in his voice every time.
Something to kill.
Yeah. He's like an 8-year-old kid at Christmas, dude. It's awesome.
Right.
Oh, hell.
And as far as me, I'm gonna go with a series. So the Forza series is always gonna have my heart.
There you go. Okay. He does love Forza.
I
Nice
do love Forza
power between
myself,
his
starting
legs.
with 4.
I play that with a controller, sir. Thank you.
Dakota Z asks, when did we all start playing 5M?
I
know. For me, I know.
Well, I'll let you guys go first because your guys is mine's a little bit involved.
You mean like 5M, the server that we play on, the cuffs? Mine was 14 months ago.
Well, I think 5M in general, so even if it's not this server.
14 months ago.
I am right around a year.
That's
And
right.
I'm a little bit before Walter, I believe, or right around that same mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was January 22nd.
I was playing it, but when it was before it was 5M.
5 Reborn.
When it was 5 Reborn. And here's something that a lot of people don't know. And I'm going to ask you guys a quick little question here. How often have you heard DOJ this or DOJ that?
Fucking many.
No,
Okay.
not once. I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
Is that something that we
So
should
those guys
know?
get a ton of attention. But what there's a little known fact about cuffs when we started. that people don't know is we had a 5 Reborn server working before they did. Okay, so, and we don't make a big deal out of it. But I'm saying it because it's the truth, and that's when I started playing on a modded multiplayer platform. Was that? And the funny thing is before we had a server machine, it was on a computer in Onyx's basement, a separate computer in his old computer. So there's a little bit more trivia for you folks. That's how long that I've been playing. So what was that? Onyx, you're in chat. What was that? When was that? That had to be like April or May of 2016. When 5 Reborn first kind of came out, and it was a working thing. It wasn't right away, but it was very broken for a while, and then they finally got it working.
Onyx says about that time.
Yep. But yeah, there you go. So back when the police roleplay was custom online death matches.
Yeah.
That's when we started doing the 5 Reborn. God damn, Has it been that long? Holy
David
crap.
Klein asks, Budda, who is your favorite character to play during the Cuff stream, if you have one? And guys, just know, if we've already answered the question, I'm not repeating it.
Heavy Haulage, thanks for subscribing and welcome. The question was my favorite character, and it's a tie, and it's between one that I haven't brought out much that I just brought back, and one that I haven't played, and I'm saying civilian. I'm going by civilian here because I have multiple police roleplay characters, but Dank takes the cake on that. So the tie is between the one that I've just brought back out, of course, is Mary and Freddy. What's going on, guys?
With 6 T's?
With six T's. That's right. And then, of course, Love Fist Willie. Willie Fist, the singer of Love Fist. Do you guys remember that character at all?
I do.
I can't even, I don't even know if I can do the voice. Love Fist! I can't even do it like I used to do it. And the running joke gag with that one was, they'd go, "What's your full name?" And I go Willie Fist, or they go, "What's your last name?" And I go Fist, and they go, "Okay, so Willie Fist." And I go, "Yep, that's my name. And if she's hot, I will," or something like that.
Nice.
So there you go. So, and I might bring him back out. I may have to get out the old singer vocal exercises to be able to hit that note again, but he was a favorite for a while, that's for sure.
Ridgeman Wolf asks all of us, if your house was on fire and your family was okay, your family's already safe, what 3 things would you save from the fire?
Okay, so I'm going to say when family, I just want to, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Dogs count. Included. Dogs count. Pets count. Yep. So, see they even agree. Fuck agree. Yeah.
Samantha says, hi, everyone.
The 3 things I would grab. I would grab Minnie Poppins, my ADC 9mm. I can't go without her. I would grab.
It's really sad that was like my first thought too.
I would grab.
Like handgun was the first thing that came to mind.
Fuck yeah, I need to protect that family that's safe. I need to keep them safe. And then I would probably grab. I know this is gonna sound fucking stupid, but I would grab my. We have this book with pictures and all kinds of important documents and stuff in it, so I would grab that, and then I would grab my computer tower. Those are the 3 things.
Go ahead, Belle. Let's hear it.
Mine would probably be... I'd probably grab my computer. Some sentimental... I have 2 pieces of jewelry that are very sentimental to me. I don't know what my 3rd thing would be. I mean, our dogs are already included as part of the family, and they've got to be safe, so.
Yep.
I don't know.
Grab
I
your
guess I'll
laptop,
count each
wouldn't you?
jewelry piece as one item, and then I have 3. Yay!
There you go. So she's going to be half naked in the road with the house burnt down, looking banging, just stylish.
All right, so I'm going to say firearm is number 1. My vape is number 2. And my car out of the garage.
And your car out of the garage.
Mine would be my TV, my monitor, and my computer.
I'm noticing a theme here.
That's right.
Apparently, Tom wants a new computer.
Yeah, I'm not going to let all this work that I got on the drive get burned up. Hell no.
Right?
No, because when I talked to the insurance company, no, they were twin 2080 SLI. Like it was like a $7,000
Yeah,
computer. What are you talking about?
I was a professional
Guys,
YouTuber,
Tom's
damn it.
last stream. He's going to be arrested for insurance fraud shortly after this. Let's wish him well in the big house.
So real quick, Onyx said that his first 5 Reborn video was published August 16, 2016. So yeah. So because we had a month or 2 of development and fucking around with shit and getting frustrated for a while until we had gotten it to work right, if I remember. So that's about right. So let's see. So maybe May or June is when we started. It wasn't as early as April. I don't remember exactly. But that's interesting. So
Okay.
all right.
David Klein wants to know, Buddha, do you still have your pet rock on rust?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Not going to let that go. It sits in the trunk.
I think it was Logan that asked if we could do a rec fest on ATS.
I think the admin would ban you right away.
If you've never watched one of Buddha Rocks' ATS streams, it already is a wreck fest.
Yeah. You can't do that shit on purpose either.
No, because they'll ban you, right?
They'll ban you because that's against the rules, because there's so many people that just do it. They think it's Grand Theft Auto Online.
Right.
We had if you guys remember Trauma and I can't remember, there was somebody else. I think it was Conscript and one other person. We did a cannonball run style, like one side of the map to the other, the longest distance in the cars. And we crashed and wrecked, and it was in front of other players. It was horrid, and we almost got banned off of Truckers MP for that stunt. So
they don't play.
They don't play.
They don't play. Not on that server. They don't.
Sherry Klein asks. Well, she asks Buddha, how did Walter become the recipient of all the jokes and trivia? And I'm assuming she means in Quiplash.
I have no effing
that actually
idea.
started on our channel.
Bell.
Yeah,
It was either me or Tom that answered Walter for a last minute, couldn't think of anything when we were playing. Not a whole lot of people were in. It was like a random late night, let's just see how it does kind of thing. And it was either Walter or myself that Tom or myself that answered Walter as an answer just to get an answer in. And it really just took off.
No, he didn't.
I knew that was coming. I was waiting for it.
It wasn't Zombie, I don't think.
Maybe it was.
I don't think, no, because Zombie wasn't on the very first one, was he?
No, he wasn't.
No, it was the I think it was the very first one that you did.
I mean, it's a torch that's been passed to many people right now.
It's literally, Sherry, I'm pretty sure you were answering Walter in one of the most recent ones. She doesn't even know you like we do.
Yep.
Everybody was.
All right, okay. Zombie, you say he was? Okay.
On the Walter wagon.
Said he was.
He may have been. Ford Arbess asked, what's the worst game you've ever played?
Fortnite.
Minecraft.
I'd play Minecraft over Fortnite any friggin' day.
Oh my god, you would? Oh my god, hell no. Ugh.
Well, I mean, it's all blocky, but I like construction. I'll build in that game forever and never mine underground. I don't give a shit about finding diamonds or nothing. I just want to build awesome shit.
Oh. Yeah, I can't.
But keep that in mind. I only play once a week with my youngest, and we have a big house together that we've built. It's just a fun, easy way to spend time on the couch on the Xbox. You know.
See, I like building, but the 8-bit is just no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have texture packs. The realistic texture pack that we have, I mean, it really looks. It's still blocky, but it's aesthetically tolerable.
Aesthetically tolerable.
No, Sherry, I have no hard feelings.
What about you, Bill?
For me, honestly, it would probably be like an ATS or an ETS. Because I hate driving games. I don't enjoy them at all. And I would just as soon play Fortnite over one of those.
Nope. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll say this. If I think that they started the whole let's follow the trend. I don't know who was first, PUBG or H1Z1 or DayZ or ABCD, fucking who cares? I don't know who was first with that whole battle royale thing. There's this big argument, and I don't even want to start it in the chat. But their concept and their graphics and artwork are pretty cool. I'll give them that. And they really aimed it after a much younger crowd with, you know, when you destroy something, the effects are stars and, you know what I'm saying? Like the effects of the weapons and when they swing it and all that, like it's all cartoony, and I get it. They did a good job on the way the game looks, but the community is so toxic. You can't play that game without just, I don't care how long you play it. You know, it's nothing but just like PUBG. I don't enjoy that gameplay. Let's just say that. I'm not going to go on a tire.
That's fair. So this one's pretty interesting, actually. And I'm going to let you all go first because I'm going to need to think about this. Richmond Wolf asks, if we were sent to battle, what would our weapon be? And what would we ride on? And what would our battle cry be?
Okay. Let's see. That's a hard one. But I'm gonna say probably.
Well, it all has to be legit things, right? Like I can't be riding a freaking dinosaur, correct?
Right.
Damn it! There went my unicorn idea.
Yeah, right. What's up with that?
I would have to say that I would want something. Are we talking legit then? Or are we talking video games or what?
Yeah, what? Yeah, like.
Let's set some parameters here, because if we're talking legit, then it's probably something like, like my little Richard, nice little AR, heavily modified, but I'd need some kind of grenade launcher on it, and I need some kind of bayonet on it, and I don't know that I wouldn't want to take anything like a tank, because you got to worry about, a horse. I'd want some kind of armored horse to ride. My battle cry would be, show me them titties. Or let's see them titties.
Nice.
I have no clue.
All right, well, I'd go assault rifle as well, but not the normal choice. So I would go with the AK, just for the short reliability of the AK.
That's a very good point, sir.
You could drop that thing in mud, freaking run it over 40 freaking times. Like there's no comparing the durability of the AK. I'd probably go with an armored lion, probably. And I think the lion would be much more. I think we're gonna go with fierce. Woman.
Well, armored
you are
lion.
so echoing through my mic. It is not even funny.
That is hilarious. That laugh. I agree with you, though, dude. Have you seen the size of a full-grown adult male lion paw?
Oh, yeah. It's ridiculous.
They'll knock the biggest dude on his ass without even trying and slice him up in the process. That's a good choice. The only better choice would be camel in the desert.
And let's see. I don't know what the battle cry would be. What do I say a lot, Bill?
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's
That's
sake.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, Walter.
I got Walter's battle cry as "Hush Your Mouth."
Yeah, Hush Your Mouth.
Very nice.
Or Baby Shark. It would be. I didn't tell you to
Yeah,
sing
he would
it,
actually
bitch.
just enter the battlefield with Baby Shark playing.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be his theme music.
It would have to be probably 50 cal, and I would say an eagle because I'll be on high ground.
Big
Fuck all y'all
giant
running up.
flying
How are
eagle.
you gonna ride an eagle?
I don't have to ride because I'm gonna take y'all out from long distance.
He's gonna stand on the back of two eagles.
Yep.
Like he's like skiing on them.
With a bridle
right.
split across and
Yep.
split
That's
across
right.
both of them.
Singing Baby Shark while I pick all y'all motherfuckers up from down below.
There goes
Up
this
above.
realism.
No, I'll be up above. Y'all be down below. So there.
All right, Bill.
Mine would probably be sniper as well because that actually is my strength is long range accuracy. I wouldn't really need something to ride in on, but to be honest, mine would probably be an elephant because those fuckers are hard to kill, or a rhino for sure.
Elephant. Yep.
I thought
my
you
battle
it was a
cry?
mouse.
Yeah.
My battle cry would probably be suck my dick, bro.
Because
I say that.
Yep.
Regularly.
Yeah,
Yep.
you do. Yeah, you do.
Regularly.
Good Lord. Okay, one more, and then we'll save them for the second one. We got Name That Game. Finks here.
The kid asks, who got you hooked on Rust, Buddha?
That's I can't remember exactly because we all when Onyx started playing it, I started playing it, but Darkmire, it was either Darkmire or Prone or Crypt. Like it was probably Prone though, I'll say, because Prone got, like, in the early days, he was a big influence on what I played because we wanted to play together. So, but either way, I played it for a while. I did the whole PvP thing, and I didn't like the toxicity, so I stopped playing for a couple of years. And now that I'm back, I ain't going nowhere.
So when you started playing the game, was it called Steel?
Now it's Rust. No, it was Rust back then. It was very early on. It was at the end of 2015 before I started playing it. Before I started doing videos, I think. But it was. I'll tell you what, it's a much different game than it was back then. That's for sure.
That's funny as hell.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll play Name That Game. Now, the way this works, folks, is Fink's gonna be in here in a little bit, and he's gonna after the intro, what he does is he will basically he will recite a famous video game quote, and it's everybody's job to guess from multiple choice what the proper game is. So we'll play his intro and we'll get him in here, and we'll be right back. Roll it. Wait, where's Fink? Fink? The damn intro is rolling. I'm coming, for sake. It's time for Name That Game, where I recite quotes from video games, and contestants try to guess the right answer. I'm Frank Winkelstein. Let's get naming. Hi, everybody. Oh, sorry. I had I was drinking a Heineken out there. Had a little frog in my throat. Hello, everybody.
Well, good to see you again.
Yeah, it's been a little while. How are you, Miss Bell? You're always the best smelling one in this room.
I
thought it was
showered,
me.
thank you.
You showered. And hello, Walter. Hello.
How you doing?
All right, so let's get right into it. So we know the way this works, and we're going to go ahead And I will go ahead and read the first one. There are two ways of arguing with a woman, and neither one works. Is that A, Red Dead Redemption, B, Portal, C, Metal Gear Solid, or D, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
I'm going to go with A.
I'm gonna go with C.
Red Dead.
Correct answer is A, Red Dead Redemption. Good job, fellas.
Woohoo!
Sexist.
Hatchet woman.
Someone stole a sweet roll. Is that A, GTA Vice City, B, Skyrim, D, or C, Pac-Man, or D, NFL 2K18?
B.
A.
B.
B is the correct answer. It was quote from Skyrim.
Bullshit.
I'm the only one 2 for 2. Just keeping score. I got you.
Bite me.
Every dog has his day.
Be careful there. My chompers are sharp, pal.
Yeah, so is my teeth.
Maybe
He's
if
a
you
shark.
here's number 3. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee ass haircut, you'd get some bitches on your dick. Is that A, Wii Sports, B, Fortnite, C, Guitar Hero, or D, GTA 5?
5.
D.
D?
She said that with a question mark.
She did.
The correct answer is D, GTA 5.
No Wii game will ever say that.
No. All right, so you're 3 for 3.
All right, so number 4. Stay frosty. Is that A, Iron Man, B, Super Mario 3, C, BioShock, or D, Call of Duty Modern Warfare?
D.
C.
What was your answer, Walter?
D.
And Tom?
C.
The correct answer is D, Modern Warfare.
Fuck.
And,
What's that?
And the
Shitty Call of Duty.
final one for the evening, adios, asshole, is that A, Far Cry 3, B, Zelda 64, C, GTA 3, or D, Uncharted?
I'm going to go with E when we have Walter leave the house.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go with whichever one Far Cry was.
That was A.
Yeah, I'm going to go with A.
What was the last one? The last one was what?
Uncharted.
I'm going to go Uncharted.
That is the correct answer, sir. Uncharted. All right,
I-
folks,
way
I'm going to
down
go
from the
have another
top.
Heineken. We'll see you alls later.
All right, have one for me too.
Oh,
It was
good
too
Lord.
bougie for you, Walter.
I was watching the chat there on the laptop here, and most of the people got it right. It was so hard to stay in character, goddammit, you guys, I swear. Oh, I had to, I was trying to think of 4 and 5. And then 4 was originally going to be the Uncharted one, but then I thought, God, and then I thought of Lamar Davis, and I thought, oh my God, for Fink to say the yee ass haircut line.
Most of those shits I guessed at.
That's right. That's right. All right. With that, that was fun. We haven't done that in a few weeks. With that, Belle, why don't you go ahead and slap us right across the chin with big old news story number 2.
With my a new story. Got it. That's definitely what I thought you were gonna say, for sure.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Tig old bitties?
Take old bitties.
I was gonna go with my never mind.
Yeah.
So, I've been known to bring to you some strange things you can find on Amazon, and while for right now I haven't found any more good shit on Amazon, I did find kind of generically 25 of the strangest things you can buy online. Now, it doesn't provide me with retailers, but if somebody's super duper interested, I'll do what I can to find it, or I'll instruct you to Google it yourself.
Can you find them all for me?
I have been looking forward to the next one of these weird products things for a while.
Yeah.
So if you ever find yourself in need of a legitimate real human skull, there is an online source called Skulls Unlimited where you can purchase pretty much any part of a skeletal anatomy that comes from a legit human skeleton.
Damn, I'm buying me a whole set.
Gonna name them after the Three Stooges?
Sure. I'm just gonna put them in the corner of my closet.
Larry Curly and Hey Mo.
There's a company based out of Prague that will allow you to purchase basically any gun or any vehicle that comes equipped with a gun. So like tanks and so forth.
What country is this?
Sweet.
Prague.
I'm fucking moving to Prague.
We're going tomorrow.
Dual citizenship, man.
You can purchase a haunted rubber ducky on eBay, and it's supposed to have the power to possess children.
I
That's
wonder if
fucked
they'll
up.
ship
Give
that.
me
If
3.
you ordered that in a Ouija board set, I wonder if they would ship them together.
Yeah, I'm so sending that to Zombie.
Can I have 3 of them? Overnight it?
And for you, the world.
Haunted? Who haunts them? What's their background? I mean, come on. I
It
want to.
doesn't provide any info, but it does tell you that there is no guarantees and there's no instructions on how it works.
Just,
I don't give it. I don't
just
give a shit.
attested by Gargamel, Inspector number 3.
Just send me 3 of them overnight. Saturday delivery.
Oh, I do want a haunted rubber ducky.
You can purchase a zombie survival kit that'll be real handy.
Yeah.
Made by Gerber, which is a knife producer.
Oh, Gerber the
Not
knife
Gerber
producer.
baby
not the
foods,
baby
Gerber
food.
the knife. I
can
do see how that would have caused some confusion.
I can imagine. I can imagine the logo. Baby sitting there with a bandolier and an M16.
And a knife in his mouth.
You can purchase something called the Owl Vomit Kit. And it's a perfect science project for kids interested in biology. So for people who maybe have been long since removed from our elementary biology days, owls were known to vomit like like all the skeletons and stuff of the little tiny critters they eat.
And how much is that?
Good Lord.
Jesus.
See,
No,
to me, that
Roger,
sounds
yeah,
like
I'm
something
vomiting
adults
the
would
bag
use as a
for
prank.
$10.
I'll send you the list after the after
Okay.
the show.
Thank you.
You can purchase mummified mouse hairpins. So if you've ever wanted to walk around with a dead rodent in your hair,
All right.
stylishly designed with pearls in the background, I've got a link for you.
Oh my god.
So you get the pearls instead of your hair around your necklace instead? Or...
Yeah, exactly.
Just clarifying.
You know what? I so need to we so need to look into getting a license to use licensed music, because I would have played that ZZ Top clip right then. She want a pearl.
I'm walking around with a 24-karat rat.
Well, I looked into it. It's only like 10 G's a year.
Oh jeez.
I mean, we
Alright.
have a robust budget here for this show, so
Yeah, we do.
the sky's the limit. For $87, you can purchase an advanced UFO detector. I'm going to share something with y'all. Most of these arbitrary random effing things are found on Amazon. The links that listed are Amazon.
Holy shit.
What
So
the
what is
frig are
this?
you
Is
guys
this like
selling?
let me guess. This kit would be two random antennas from a
Radio Shack.
bankrupt closed down Radio Shack, a roll of unbranded aluminum foil, and a book on hats, how to fold hats.
And just
Look,
all held by duct tape.
David said Walter would wear that.
Damn right. I want a 24-karat rat.
And like an Area 51 junior deputy.
Badge.
Oh, what comes in this kit? What is in it?
It looks like It looks like just like a polished crystal with like LED lights underneath of it. It actually looks like a pretty cool little decor piece. If it wasn't $87, that might find its way onto my mantle.
A lamp? LED lamp.
It's probably
So,
cubic zirconium or something.
You can purchase your own radioactive substance.
Oh,
You can actually buy a chunk of uranium. It does caution you, though. You may wind up on an FBI watch list.
Lord.
Where, yeah, I'm gonna send that as a gift and send it to Allah Akbar or something like that. First name all caps. Allah.
Yeah. There actually used to be a site on the black market where you could purchase human organs. And one man's liver managed to sell for $5 million before the site was shut down.
What?
Good Lord. What does a kidney go for? I got 2 of them, don't I?
So if you sell them in other countries, up to $400,000.
Oh, shit.
Because I've given that some serious consideration. But I would fuck up and end up messing up my other kidney. I am 100% sure. And unfortunately, if you have ever sold your organ, you're never eligible for a transplant. So if you've ever knowingly sold an organ rather than just a living donor donation, you will never ever be eligible for any other organ transplant.
Wow. Yeah, can you imagine the people that, I mean, if they have black market, like they're not selling them to legit sources. They're not selling them to hospitals on the regular, you know? So, I mean, what do? They put a guy in the street, trench coat, he pulls it open. It's got a lung, got a heart there.
No, I mean, these sites are legit. They use the same, so some organs you have to keep in the body until you're ready to transplant them because there's not like an artificial means of keeping them healthy and viable. But like kidneys, they can wait for 3 to 4 weeks before they're transplanted because they actually have like they almost look like little tiny incubators, and they like flush the kidney, preserve the kidney, like.
That's insane.
So yeah, you can potentially you could hold a kidney for 3 to 4 weeks. It's not done very often, but it can be done.
You know, I half expect the Boscarellis just get in on this. You want Z-Ray?
Screw them. If I'm not here for a couple weeks, you know why.
What happened to X-ray? It's Z. It's 2 better than X.
You can purchase a gallon of wolf urine on Amazon. Not sponsored.
along with the oil.
With the 55 gallon.
The lube.
So the purpose for wolf urine, and if there are any avid outdoorsmen out there, it's not uncommon to purchase animal urine or animal pheromone, which by the way is fucking animal urine. I don't care what you call it, it's piss.
That's right. Well, piss is just like.
So if you deer hunt, you buy deer urine and you put it on your shoes. It attracts other deers, but it also covers your smell. But the wolf urine is meant to get rid of other critters because they're not going to come where a predator has been.
What's the collection process on that?
They kill the wolf, they drain its bladder.
But they kill a wolf for every what? What are they going to get out of it? A quart?
No, some guy's probably just standing underneath his fucking penis with a jar.
Well, I'm sure they have some sort of wolf pen.
Yeah.
And it's designed with drains to collect the urine. And then they probably cold filter it for pureness.
Yeah, it's some guy fucking rubbing his balls
enriched
so
with minerals.
And then some of it makes it into blue aluminum cans with a screw top.
No. Really? You fuck. I see where that just went.
If you are rich enough, you can buy a private island, which we kind of knew that actually. In 2017, there was a Cheeto that was found that so closely mimicked the, at that point, slain gorilla Harambe. It's sold on eBay for $100,000.
God damn it.
I found a Cheeto once that looked like a penis. I
Most
didn't
of
sell
them
it for anything.
Cheetos.
I had a garlic nut that looked like a penis. I still have the picture, I think.
Here we go.
I do.
Bell, I have one question to ask. Did you and some of all your friends in the cheetah go on a safari so you Oh, now I get it.
Har har har. You can purchase an imaginary friend online. The highest sold was $3,000.
Yeah, but
Oh
we
my
can't
God,
get
I
rid
got
of
like
him
10
now.
of them in my closet. I need to sell them off. Why didn't I think of that?
They got a very bad return policy. We've been trying to send Walter back, and they won't take him.
Well, then
Yeah,
that
but
would
I mean, he
explain
was
the Bud
practically
Light.
a steal.
How was that? What did you say?
He was practically a steal. We got a real good deal on him.
I was free. I know when I'm not
I
wanted.
can just imagine there's like a whole little box, a cardboard box in front of Walmart. You look down at it, it's nothing but a bunch of little baby Walters. Little mini Walters. Oh.
There are actually roadside stands as you drive through backwoods. Walters for sale. AKC, CKC.
Are you really AKC registered, Walter?
I might be. Yep.
We'll even include the first round of shots and deworming.
He's a show shark.
There you go.
Good Lord. Okay, where are we on the list now?
We're at number 10. I'm skipping some of them that
Okay.
aren't really impactful or funny. So you can purchase a 1 acre plot of the moon through a New York-based lunar registry for $38. Baby, buy me a piece of the moon.
Can I send you motherfuckers there?
That's a long. Well, see, but that's
I'll
a
fly
long
you to the
term.
moon. Bang, zoom.
If you believe in the projects that there's multiple companies working on projects to one day be able to have the moon as a secondary place or a place of vacation, like a resort or something, making it able for everybody to go. Obviously, space travel, getting there is a whole nother story. But I see this as a cheap opportunity to buy some land that for $38, what are you losing? But what happens if you pass this on for 3 generations and one day one of your grandkids is able to sell it for $5 million or something?
Hell no, that was my initial investment. You don't get to benefit.
But you're not here.
I'm going to be
I'm always
cryogenically frozen.
watching.
You're always watching. Ooh, that's creepy.
You can purchase a prefab drive-through kit to help kickstart your business. You can purchase a pet rock, which is not really a new concept. That was a big thing in the 70s, I think.
Yep, created by a stoner.
You can purchase a banana protector. And no, that's not a euphemism. It's called the banana guard. And you actually put your peeled banana in there to keep it from getting squished.
Huh. That's not a bad idea.
I know what I want to put
Is
in
that
there,
made
but
by
it ain't no
Duluth?
banana.
You know it's going to be used wrong, though.
That's what I just
For
said.
sure.
For sure.
So there's a millionaire concierge that actually allows you to rent a celebrity for private events. And they're B and C-list celebrities, but the prices range anywhere from $25,000 per day to $350,000 per hour.
Fuck.
For a B and C-list celebrity?
Yep.
Does it say who's at the higher end? Like, who
It
do they
doesn't. It
mention
doesn't
names?
list any names.
Oh. Boo. I wonder if Stephen Ogg is a B-list celebrity. You guys know who he is, right?
No.
He is the voice of Trevor Phillips.
Oh, that's right.
GTA5.
That's right.
The guy's actually brilliantly funny, and he's pretty open. I've actually talked to him through Twitter a few times. Like, well, what I assume is him. I assume it's him because he's not like some rich famous guy. But I have sent a formal request asking him to be a guest on the show. So
For $20,000, you can purchase a commercial battle mech from a Japanese company.
a commercial battle mech,
Yep.
like a big ass robot you can drive.
That's what it is.
Holy shit! And how do they have a price on that? I guess if you have to ask, it's too expensive.
$20,000.
$20K for a mech.
Yep.
Tom, would you?
Facilio Gaming Mech coming to you.
Yeah, well, Tom, would you?
Damn
Would
right.
you drive that to work every day?
Fuck yeah, I would.
Get the fuck out of my way.
I'm sorry, officer. What's the problem?
Yeah. I own you, bitch.
In other Japanese related news, you can actually purchase urine powered battery.
Well, I can see that.
So you can recharge your batteries with urine.
Yeah, that science is solid.
I can't piss in the toilet straight. You want me to piss in a battery?
Use
You
a big funnel.
You pee into a cup and then you use like a little plunger thingy, like a little dropper, and yeah.
It's a freaking urine dropper.
Yep.
It probably looks like a mini turkey baster.
And that kind of concludes the top for this week's weird shit you can buy.
That was insanely awesome,
hilarious.
Belle. That was
awesome.
That was great.
I
You could
would
not
say
have picked
do
a
a
better
couple
article
more
to
of
do that. Another
That
better
was
list.
Awesome. Don't forget, send me that list.
Oh yeah, he wants to know where to buy the wolf piss.
I can
No,
see it now. We're gonna end up getting a nasty message from his wife.
No, you're gonna just get a little package from UPS on your doorstep.
Of owl vomit.
Yeah, with a skull.
Fake owl vomit. Good lord,
No, it's
the
not
things
fake.
people
It's legit
sell.
owl vomit.
Yeah. You're gonna get a skull with wolf
Was
piss
that-
and
what'd you say,
owl
Belle?
vomit.
It's fake, right? It's not. They're not
No, it's
sending out.
actual real owl vomit.
Oh my god.
You won't it now, don't you, you fucking weirdo?
No, I don't. That's disgusting.
I do.
Like, I would have been interested if it was something to educate kids. You know how they have kind of like it's
Those,
they
plastic
pick
things
products
you, take
that
apart.
yeah, like you know the slime and stuff kids play with. Like they use
No,
stuff
it
like
is
that.
legit owl regurgitant.
That is ridiculous. I just sit
I
there
know
and
what
get
to
an
get all
owl
y'all
to
for
puke.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, here's some owl vomit.
Holy
I think that
shit.
actually might be worse than coal in my stocking.
Good lord, yeah, it would. Remember that shit, Tom.
I know what
Oh,
y'all
I'm
get
making the
for
mental notes. Don't worry.
Christmas.
He's making the mental notes. All right, well, we're running a bit long, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll jump right back in since this isn't a traditional weekly episode. And we'll take a few more questions here before we get out of here. This has been fun so far.
All right, guys, throw in your last couple questions for either Buddha, Tom, Walter, myself, or all of us.
That's right. Let's see. I think I'm going to ask a question here. Let's see. Tom. Actually, Tom, Bell, and Walter here. What would your Desert Island one album be?
Yikes.
What would an album be?
Yeah,
You
album.
what?
Like, you know,
Like song?
yeah, well, yeah, like music. So if you could take one album's worth of music, like it couldn't be a mixtape.
Luke Bryan.
Luke, so what, any particular album?
No. Drink a beer.
Okay. Bell?
Give me 1 second.
I would drown myself after listening to Walters. I would take my chances trying to swim to another island.
Yeah. It would be a very, very hard choice for me. I would probably die in whatever aftermath or whatever tragedy was happening that was forcing me to run to a desert island. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it'd probably have to be Pantera's "Far Beyond Driven." That would
Mine
have to,
would probably be Linkin Park and Jay-Z's Collision Course.
Okay, well, that's who scoffed at that? It's music. I mean, they play their instruments and stuff. They're fun to make fun of, just like Nickelback is. You know, but they
Oh
have
no,
good
I
music.
am like hardcore, true to death.
Okay,
Linkin
so
Park
are
fan.
you
Oh.
so what were the two singers? You got the rapper and then you got Chester, right? Who's the other guy?
Chester Benningfield and the guy that
Rest in
branched off
peace,
to do
Chester.
Fort Minor.
Well, didn't Chester
I
die or
can't think
something?
of his name. Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So Talk is his name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So who's your favorite out of who has more talent out of those two?
him.
Yeah.
Because I also really liked Fort Minor, which is the
Yes.
kind of group that he branched off and did.
Yep.
Or I would take the first Angels and Airwaves album, which was an offspin from, I think, Blink-182.
Okay. Fair enough. So do we have any questions out there? Let's see.
Somebody wants to see your character in game if you'd roll.
Yeah, it's
roll
always the back
around.
of my head, right? It actually, aside from this dude being skinny. There you go, folks. Aside from this dude being skinny and they don't have a cool fucking long ass goatee in the game, this is pretty much what I look like. So there you go. There you go. Come on, sit down, dude. No, he's not wanting to sit down. There goes the chair. We'll go sit over here, I guess.
Just go stay in the corner.
Yeah.
Hey, nobody puts Buddha in a corner. Yeah, he won't sit down now. Oh, I know why. I'm not focused on the game. There we go. Oh. All right, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm over here. I got
Crispy J
25
wants to
E's
know
in
who
chat.
has the best nickname and why.
What?
Salty Shark, hands down.
Yes, by far. Salty Shark, hands down. I mean, Tom really doesn't have a nickname except what we gave him in Discord, what was it? The Italian Scallion?
Italian. Yep.
Yep.
And some variation of the spelling of his last name being totally incorrect.
Peluso.
Well, it took Ace 8.5 months to get it right, but he finally did.
Juicy Falusi. There you go. I like that one.
Juicy Falusi.
Right. Right. Let's see. How many moderate did you start? Are you saying how many chat moderators did I start with? None. Well, that's not true. Prony and probably Onyx were early. They were the chat moderators on my channel.
I came in rolling deep. I'd probably started at least with 15.
Mm-hmm. I think you spent the first 15, 20 minutes of your very first stream just modding all the people.
Pretty much.
Good times. Let's see. All right, here's a good one. What do we see ourselves doing in the near future?
Not going to South Canada.
Okay, not going to South Canada, aka Minor Soda.
Minor Soda. I'm calling it that.
They call it pop.
They call it pop. Thanks for the Minor Soda, bitch. Walter?
The gift that keeps giving.
Hopefully still living.
Walter.
Well, I'm sure he means just, not from having some kind of stroke or some shit that's, like Walter, Tom, am I right? Like every man doesn't want to go out with some pussy ass, disease, right? No man wants to go out,
Agreed.
getting the flu and then dying.
Yeah, mine will probably be cancer.
Well, see, but that
way to be the ray of sunshine,
especially if it's cancer of the giggle bits. I mean that's manly, right?
Family, that's why they all died. Was
that's
cancer.
The most manliest cancer ever.
I am very confident mine will be popping off at the mouth at the wrong person.
Right. Well,
like since I was a kid, that has been a running joke.
Like, are you like me? Like, I know that you haven't had the sordid past that I have, but I've had a gun put in my face so many times now that I just expect when it happens that the next thing I'm going to see is a flash of light before I'm sitting there telling God why I deserve heaven. But so are you the same way? Are you just that brazen? Like someone's going to put your gun in the face? Like you're not shutting up.
Yeah, I definitely would be one like, if you're feeling froggy, bitch, go ahead
That's
and leave.
right. That's right. You want to murder one rat, motherfucker? Go ahead.
Like, I am not a beg for my life kind of gal.
Me either. I'm not
I'm
that
like,
type
if
of
I'm gonna
girl
go out
either.
anyway, it's gonna look good.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna try to do some Jet Li, break the gun out of their hand and take it apart real quick. That'll fail, and I'll shoot myself doing it. I'll get the gun and then pop.
Oops.
Yeah.
Just tell them, mate, give me the gun, I'll kill myself. They wouldn't
Yeah,
know
I
what
don't
the hell
think
to
that
do.
anyone would ever refer to me as damsel in distress type.
Yeah, zombie, it's not fucking pop, okay?
Soda.
Like even his mother is saying it's soda.
Yeah.
Listen
Yeah.
to your mom.
Yeah. Why don't you go in the backyard and go play in Canada?
Go play with the boots. Hey?
Just ride your polar bear on across the line.
Fuck off.
You forgot the comma A.
They always say they have, you know, their pet is a cat. I think it's a friggin' penguin. It's not a cat.
Yeah, they have a pet penguin.
They have a pet penguin. Good Lord. Okay, so Z-Mom says, hey, the summers are nice here. I know, all 2.5 weeks, right?
2 weeks? I thought it was like 3 days.
If we ever go to Minnesota to visit, she's gonna kick all our ass first thing. She'd come off the porch on us.
She's gonna be on the porch with a friggin' shotgun. Get the fuck
I know,
out of
come
here.
at us like a on a spider monkey hopped up on Pop. C-Mom says last year's summer was on a Thursday.
Yeah, we're actually currently experiencing a Minnesota summer here in Florida today. It was a high of 67.
Yeah.
It was actually like it was humid here and like quite temperate today. I don't know what the temperature was, but I haven't been outside really in a week, and I was like, God damn, this is what outside feels like. I forgot I lived in Georgia. Even the winters are mild and humid.
No, it's too cold for
not
me
for
right
a
now.
Floridian, they are.
This is
Lord.
still too cold out for me right now. I'm ready for it to be in the 80s.
That's
I was
right.
cold all day.
Right.
And it's pouring here.
This is coming from a woman who came to Georgia in February and was wearing jean jorts, cutoffs.
My jorts are amazing. Suck it.
I never said they weren't.
Watch it.
Sorry, Dad.
Good
Salty dad.
Lord.
Salty dad.
Sorry, Daddy.
Well, this was a lot of fun. I'm telling you what. I enjoyed the hell out of this
Definitely
tonight.
was.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have
Thanks
to
for
do
having me.
this at like episode 26 if we last that long. We'll stay on
Yeah.
the 13s.
There you go.
Make
I
people
like it.
go. It'll be like George Lucas going, I've got this great story to tell you. We're going to start at chapter 4. Good Lord.
Hey, look, that was an awesome long-term financial plan.
Yeah, you know what? You know what his claim to financial fame is? The foresight to retain international merchandising rights. That's what he got rich off of, was all of the toys. Like kids, it wasn't no PS4s and cool little things like, what do they call them, the fidget spinners and all the scooters and shit like that. You wanted a frickin' plastic lightsaber. You wanted the Millennium Falcon for Christmas. Remember that, Tom?
Oh, I
How
remember.
often do we see them damn commercials of the kids playing with all the toys and we're like, ah?
Yep, and just got green plastic army, man. Hit that bitch and get outside.
That's right. And the green pepper burger made in the iron skillet. And they all got McDonald's.
Z-Mom had the Ewok Village.
The Ewok Village. Good
Oh,
Lord.
she must
We
have
would have
been
got
rich.
along. I had the
Yeah, she
Ewok
must-
Village too. I used to make all the noises.
Actually, I had the Planet of the Apes Village back in the early 80s, I think it was.
No shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they made that.
Yeah.
Well, I was a young boy and I had my eyes on Leia's buns. Hair buns.
I wasn't in. Nah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for asking us all these awesome questions. And Walter, thanks for the super chat again and being here. Appreciate that.
Yep, thank you for having
Mr.
me.
Rye has I want to say Mr. Rye has a stream. I believe he's probably already started here a few minutes ago. If somebody in the chat there will throw up his link, we're going to go over there and do a titty raid. I'm going to go over there and play some Atlas with him. And someone asked if Glenn the Bear was coming out. Yes, you'll see Glenn the Bear tonight. They love that. So someone else post the link there, and then we'll get out of here. And any final thoughts from you three wonderful people sitting in this fake room with me?
No.
This was awesome. I'm glad we did it.
I am too. This is probably the most laid back and didn't feel like work at all episode. That was very awesome.
But up to you too.
Let me see if I can find it there really quickly. Because he set a nice rate over here. We need to go over there. So.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube is not like refreshing my feed to show me who's actually live. The only thing I have showing up on mine is
got it. Here's the link. Titty raid. Let's go over there and raid Rye. At least go over there and say hi. Let them know where you came from, and we will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.